Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. Welcome to AlwaysForever Creations. My name is Stephanie. How are you? I hope you are doing well. If you are new, I hope you will consider subscribing. Today, I am going to be working on some of my unfinished projects that I have. Most of the projects that I have been sitting around for years, like this one. This one I started during a rough time last year, and it didn't get finished. I tried filming the process, but yeah, I was not in a good place. So these have been sitting aside for a little while, and I have no idea what my plans were for them. I even have notes on this one, and I'm still just kind of like, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. So, and this one is actually a lot further along than I thought it was, and I'm not sure why I never finished it. I also have like no memory of decorating it. But yeah, I'll introduce you to both of them. We're gonna work on some ephemera pieces for each of them, and I am going to be taking inspiration and ideas from like the last 3 YouTube videos I watched. So that's how we're going to do this. So I have made a piece for this one, and we're going to make the same piece for this one in this video, and then in the next video we'll work on a piece for this one, if that makes sense. So the first piece we're working on is like a little journal card flip booklet. This is inspired by Kathy from Kathy's Garden. I will link her down below. She's amazing, and she posts like every day, and I have no idea how she has all these ideas. So super cute. And yes, so this one is a stacked envelope journal, and the stacked envelope, I saw Natasha from Treasure Books do this, and I thought it was so cool, so I wanted to make one, and I made mine into a journal. And I have a bunch of digital kits from Gypsycraftery, and I really wanted to use one of hers. So I kind of started this in the fall, like late September. And we have sunflowers in our garden, so I love a good sunflower journal kit. So this is called Sunflower from Gypsycraftery, and I will also link that below if you are interested. I also use some other papers. This is a backdrop from Tim Holtz Ideology, and this is vellum from one of the Tim Holtz packs, paper pads. It's a vellum one. And then I also use some lace digital kit, and I use line digital kit from MyPorchPrints. I will try to link all the digital kits I use down below. I use quite a bit. I like to mix and match them. Super fun. But yes, so then this is the journal part. It's not sewn in yet, but this will be the spine for it. And then we also have an envelope here, and I made all the envelopes, and this one's not tight, but the rest of them are pretty tight, so getting stuff in here is gonna be a little challenging. That one's good. This one might be a little hard to get something in there. And that one. So, but I think it is turning out well. Again, I don't remember like all my plans for it. Okay, so I know that was like a long explanation, but yes. So let's get started. Some materials I'm going to be using today. This is a old planner and I like the lines. So I have that for like backing of some of the journal cards. This is antique book page. These are pretty. These are from Veriepear. This is her Black Raven junk journal pages, and they're like full pages. I printed 2 to a page so I can have some journal cards and some fussy cuts. And I was looking for Raven fussy cuts because I wanted to use ravens in this journal, and I could not find any. And I don't know, like sometimes searching on Etsy is difficult, but maybe I was just typing things in wrong. I don't know, you know, how more straightforward I could have been with it, but whatever the case, yeah, I couldn't find any. And then all of a sudden I started getting shown Raven junk journal kits. I was like, well, where were these a couple months ago? It was really strange. So, and I was gonna use owls because I found owl fussy cuts. I'm just gonna cut this white border off real quick. We're gonna have to chop this. I gotta move my garbage can. I'm going to be rearranging our entire house. Nah, my craft space and my kids' play space. And I started playing with my craft space, so things are not in its proper spot right now. These are not cutting straight. What is going on here? What was I saying? Yeah, so then all of a sudden I started, I was talking about, I was gonna use owls because I can find owl fussy cuts, and I actually bought owl fussy cuts from Veriepear. I only had glued one down, but I ripped him off when I found these ravens, so I'm excited. But Veriepear, if you are watching, I think her name's Vera. Does it say on here? I have her shop pulled up. Usually says people's names. Yes, Vera. If you're watching and you want to make a raven fussy cut, I will buy it and enjoy it. I need to clear the space next to me so I can have my trimmer set up. All right, focus. It is morning time. Not too early, like a normal morning time. Hopefully my kids want to sleep in today. It's a Saturday. I don't know if I should show what I'm making or if I should just make it and then show you the other one I made. Because I'm not really teaching, we're just crafting together. I'll just show you, I don't know. Okay, this is what I made for the Blessings journal. And this again is a junk journal kit from MyPorchPrints, the daisies. I love daisies, they're my favorite. Sunflowers are second, daisies are one. But I love growing sunflowers because it's easy to do. But yes, this is my closure. It's a paper clip. I wanted something flat, mainly for this one because it's got to go in an envelope. But Kathy like used a button. And then inside are journal cards. And they flip up and they're backed with lined paper. Actually, this is printed, and then this is that antique book page backed with the lined paper. And then you also have all that journaling space too. And I thought this was so cute. Yes, so that Kathy from Kathy's Garden, she made this quite recently to, what's today? January 20th. I think it was a few days ago now, but yeah, adorable. Okay, so that is what we're making. I'm going to use this. I'm going to back it with coffee dyed paper because it feels a little thin. I lined that one with coffee paper and it still feels a little thin, so. What do we want to use? I use glue stick. So how is everyone doing? Again, I hope all is well. Settling into 2024. I went to go see, I'm so excited about this. I went to go see The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring last night. And it was amazing. It was just as good as it was the first time. And the first time I did not want to see it. I was 10 years old. We went on New Year's Eve. And normally our New Year's Eve like tradition was to stay home, eat ice cream, and watch the Goonies. So when my parents were taking us out to a movie theater, I was like, what the heck? I don't feel good. I don't want to go. And I really was not feeling well. I think I threw up, but we went. I started to feel slightly better towards the end of the movie, and I was kind of like, okay, this is interesting. And then by the time Return of the King came out, I was all in. I loved it. It was my favorite thing in the world. All about the Lord of the Rings. So it's so cool to go and enjoy it as an adult. And my husband is, it's a 3-day event. So last night was The Fellowship of the Ring. Tonight is The Two Towers, and then Return of the King is on Sunday. And my husband is staying with the kids during that time. I don't know how we would have got a babysitter for that much time right in a row. So it's a bummer. He can't come with me. We went to see The Hobbit, the first one, on our first date. So it's all very special. Okay, I need to cut this down to fit. I think I want to put it in this envelope. So I need to get it to fit in there somehow. Well, okay, I can at least figure out the height. So okay. I have no idea how to do this, how to figure this out. So I'm just gonna cut off the same amount on the bottom and the top to start. I have to wait for this to dry too before I start trying to fold it in half. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the doors. Okay, how much on the sides? I guess again, I think I'm gonna need to be able to take, what? I think I'm going to need to take more off the sides, but we'll start with the 1/4 of an inch. And see where we're at. I didn't finish telling you what other materials I had. So this is scrapbook paper, and I use that for the hinges. And I'm gonna use the same paper for both journals. And then these are journaling cards from the digital kit. Super pretty. And then these are antique prescriptions. So I thought 1 or 2 of these could be a journal card. Have to back it, of course. And I'm also gonna tuck some in the journal. In both journals. I know it's weird to have them in like lighter themed journals, but I have a whole bunch of them, so I just wanted to share. Okay, can we score this now? Just gonna use the line on the digital kit. Actually don't know if that will be sent. I mean, it should be center, but you never know. Sometimes paper has a mind of its own. I'm not sure I scored anything. All right, so let's try this again. Right there. Press a little bit harder. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like rip the paper if I score too hard. It's a little bit better. Okay, let's get in frame here. Okay. Where did the journal go? Okay. Let's see. Yes, it needs to become a lot shorter. All right, pencil. They're around somewhere. Here we go. Right there. And I will just chop them at the same time. Gonna cut into that, unfortunately. Okay. Still looks good. Oh my gosh, I also got a stamping platform with Christmas money. So excited. It's the Tim Holtz one. This is ground espresso. And it's the one I use through the whole journal, so try to keep it consistent. At least I think it's the one I use. It's hard to remember. It's hard to give yourself instructions too. Although I very much intended to finish this one, so I wasn't really thinking about it. I guess every project you start, you intend to finish, and then things happen, right? Not really sure why I didn't finish that other one. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, my bone folder is around here somewhere. Here we go. Oh no. Alrighty. Getting ink all over my desk too. Ah. Okay. Rude. Okay. Let's see. What do we need now? Now we need the journaling cards. I'm wondering if I should print. I didn't really show you guys the signature here, but I'm wondering if I should print more of this for some of the backings. To keep it consistent. I think the answer is yes. Okay, so I will be right back because I don't have any more of that printed. And I also have to figure out which page it is. Okay, I'll be back. I'm thinking about making a book that has like all the digital kit information I use. That way I could just like pull out an index card and like, this is the digital kit I used. I think that'd be helpful to me. Okay. I do want to use one of these. Should I use a... Oh, this actually might be too wide. Yes. Ooh. So in Kathy's video, she had like 3 journal cards on each page. The journal cards I had for the other one were smaller, so I used 4 of them. This one, I think I'm gonna have to stick with 3. But my journal cards are much bigger. I do have these little ones that I think I will use. Okay, so, oh, someone's awake. I really like that, it's so pretty. This one's ginormous though. That's the same. Okay, we'll use this one. Look, this has no printing or anything on it. Just like someone wrote it out and was like, yeah, here you go. It's kind of funny. How big do I want? Oh, where are my other... Sorry, focus, focus, focus. Oh, these might be too big. So pretty though. I can cut it down slightly. Get rid of like the black border. I need smaller journaling cards. I'm gonna chop these down. Should I be tearing? Probably. I do have to back them though. All right, we'll have to ink it, but that is a better size. Hold on, let me see. Where do we want to? I don't want to chop off his tail completely. Still big, but yeah, it's okay. All right, I'm gonna take this and this. And we'll just make a journaling card. And how wide would we like it? There we go. Okay. Set those aside. Okay, this is kind of thicker, so I still might use this to back these. This is thinner, so it can go on the new one I just printed. All right. Okay. Not entirely sure how best to do this, but be very careful so we don't rip this paper. Glue sticks are not the most gentle of glues. And there is a white border, so just gonna compensate for that. And then we'll just cut around it. Okay, so let me know, do you guys like haul videos? Because I just ordered some stuff from scrapbook.com. Would you want to see what I got? The issue might be is like, I don't think any of it's like new products, except for I did get the new Tim Holtz color. And most of it is tools. I didn't really get materials, paper, anything like that. So maybe not this one, but I don't know. I like watching haul videos. Wasn't really sure if I would ever make any. I don't usually have, I'd have to save up for a while to like get a good haul video. This time I just used Christmas money, so. I also want to ask about something else, but now I cannot remember what it was. Alrighty, everything is backed. I got really quiet, so I just cut them out. Gonna round these corners. Should I round all of them? I don't know. Why these ones? I don't know. Oh, sorry, that was loud. Do have to do some work to the prescription. I don't know, it might be the nails. They're ridiculous. I got these like a year ago. They were on clearance for like $3. I was like, those are cute. I'll wear them to Disneyland next time. But then the trip was coming up. Why did I put that away? And I was kind of like, oh, if I put these on myself, they are gonna fall off before I even get to the airport. So I tried asking a salon if they would put them on for me, and they said no. So for Christmas, my husband got me a manicure. And so I got the gel manicure instead of doing these mini nails. And it was terrible. Like, the gel manicure, which I usually like because it's very durable, can handle, you know, everyday life. It chipped the next day. Like, I got it on a Monday and we left on a Wednesday, and yeah, by Tuesday it was chipped. It was so annoying. And then like part of it just peeled off. Like, my nail wasn't even damaged underneath. So that was very frustrating. I keep trying to put my ink away. Is this the right one? Yeah, so I put these on last night because I was like, well, I'm not gonna hold on to them for another year for when we go to Disney again, because my husband and I are gonna go to Disneyland Paris when we take our trip to Paris. Yeah, so do I want to round the corners? Oh, I don't know. No, I don't. And these are a lot longer than I normally would wear my nails. It feels weird. They're press-ons, obviously. Okay. Hole punch. Is this... That's the right size. Okay. There we go. And there's a hole right there, so I'm gonna try to stick some ink in there. Guess we can always cover it too with, I don't know, tiny little label or something. I do have white edges on this one. Whoa, the lines are really crooked. That's okay. Okay. Now we need the hinge. Okay. Set, oh wait, where's my little ones? I gotta back these. Oh my gosh. I wish I can coffee dye them. I feel like that would be, you know what? I don't want to coffee dye at the moment, but I can just back it with coffee dyed paper. We'll do some line with coffee dyed paper, and the lines are all gone because these I like submerged in coffee, but it's very thin, so. This will be good. And I don't want the red line, so I'm going to avoid that. There we go. I feel like this is taking me a long time to make, but it's fun, which is the point. Oh, I remember. Do you guys like decluttering and organizing videos? I like those too. And I did get a certification to be an organizational specialist through Clutterbug. So I enjoy those things. It's hard to keep my craft space organized because constantly pulling things out, and then I feel like my organizing style is shifting on me a little bit with some of the things. So like I don't like my ink storage. Hi Xander.
Hey, Mom.
Good morning. I am gonna round the corners of this one. Yes, bud. Okay. For the hinge, I use my tearing ruler about an inch or so. And then I scored it in half with my paper trimmer. Oh dear. Okay, it was just a little piece of tape to hold this in place for me. There we go. And score. Carefully peel that off. Okay. And it gets bent this way. So the white part gets glued down, and then all you see is the pattern. All right, I did not ink the other one, but this sunflower journal I feel like is heavily inked. So let me ink the, yes, let me ink them really quick. Okay, those are inked. I'm gonna have to ink the other edges like once I get it cut. I'm hoping 2 strips will be enough to get through these 6 journaling cards. Okay, So what then happens is, oh, I have to figure out the layout. Okay. This goes here, this goes here, this goes on this side. We have that one and these two. Okay. So how do we want to do this? That goes there. This can go here. We have a lot of length to play with, just not a lot of width. Do you want this one like that? I don't like that. Why don't I like it? Maybe like this. Do we like that? Yes, I do like that. Okay, set. I had to take a picture of my last one, but hopefully this one I will be able to remember. I don't want to do the same thing necessarily. Okay, on this side, I like that. Okay, so hinge will start on this side, needs to go on this side for the Raven card. So get my, oh, where's my glue? Here's my glue. I'm going to put some glue here. And, oh, the train. If you hear background noise, it's the train and the dishwasher and my son eating breakfast. Make sure everything is right side up. Getting some glue seepage. Yep, that seems about right. Okay. Okay, and then we just snip this off. There. And then we can go in and ink these edges. Yes, okay. I did not do that. I did not think of it to ink the crease here. My nails are getting in the way. They're very messy too. There's glue all over them and all over my fingers, which is why I wanted someone else to do them for me. I have such a hard time doing my own nails, but I do like the nail polish stickers, the ones that are actually made out of nail polish though. Okay, sorry. So you always want your fold to go on the outside. Oh no, why does this keep happening? I'm gonna glue it on and I'm gonna punch a hole through the hinge. I think that will be just fine. I also glued a lot of my other ones closed somehow. Not sure how I managed that, but I did. Okay. Okay. Get the hole punch back out. It's gonna go through both sides, so I'm gonna make sure it's folded. My hand's not quite big enough to get around it, so make sure we get all the layers through there. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to look inside there. There we go. Yeah, I don't think that will be a problem. I guess we'll find out. Oh, is this big enough? Oh, yes and no, but you know what? It will work. It will work just fine, I think. Okay. Let me see. This one went up here, right? So we want glue on this side. On this side. I tried putting the hinges right side up. Not sure if I was successful completely on the other one. Okay. Here we go. This one's popping up a lot. I'm just gonna try to press it down with my bone folder. There we go. And then there's like a tiniest of pieces there. I'm just gonna snip it off. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so did these overlap? Should they overlap? Is this how I had it? And then this one goes here. Yes? Yes. Okay. So where they overlap, you do need to glue them together before gluing it down into the booklet. But only on the hinge part. Otherwise they won't flip open. So only right here where they overlap. Okay, and now we glue both pieces down together. And I feel like I got glue on that side too. Okay, that one's on. Now this one. And if it's all right with you guys, we'll do the other side together too. And I'm gonna get it close to the fold, but not completely in it. Because don't want it to affect the fold. I feel like my bone folder is destroying my papers. What's going on here? Okay. And we can still close it. Okay. Moving on. This goes this way. Oh, how did I have this? This and this on this side. Okay, yes, there's lots of overlap here. But first we gotta put the hinges on. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this quickly. Glue. Good. Open. Opening them so it doesn't get glued shut. I don't know how, but I glued a lot of them shut on the last one I made. Okay, that one's ready. This one, this way. And I'm just gonna follow the rounded corner. I could put it back through the punch. Maybe I should have. Or just use scissors. Either way works. Okay, and then the last one goes this way. Okay, got it. Okay, 2 strips of hinges was enough. Yay. Only have 10 pieces left over. Okay, let's get these glued together now. So these go together. Don't want it to line up with this one or this one. So, and we have the space to go the full length of the booklet. So I'm gonna glue it right there. And again, just the hinges, just this little area right here. And now we'll glue both of them down together. Try to get it straight. Usually if the top is straight, the bottom is not. Okay. They flip open. Okay. This one. And then we gotta work on the front cover. I don't want to put a lot on the front cover because it has to go in an envelope, and the envelopes are tight-ish, so I don't know realistically what I'm gonna get on the front, but it really doesn't need much because it is pretty the way it is. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same type of closure with the paper clip. I don't know if anyone has done a paperclip closure like this before. I'm sure someone has. I just don't know who. Okay, so what I did was slide, this is a label from Tracy Fox, I believe, yes, okay. Slide a paper clip on a piece of paper, and I feel like it can go here. I don't want it sticking out like that, so it does need to be on the cover. My other one I put over here because I didn't want to cover my bird's head. This one I have space to kind of go anywhere. Okay, do we want to put anything else on the front? A journaling card or a fussy cut? Have the ravens, and I love them. Oh, so pretty. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay. And then I also have some brown lace, maybe. Just kind of put a little bit there. Oh, I need to turn on my glue gun. Okay, good, still plugged in. Or maybe I can try the fabric tack. I don't know. It hasn't been working very well, I feel like. Should probably just get a new bottle. Yeah. I like it. Easy peasy. Okay. Gonna ink my birds a little bit. When we lived in Prescott, which is when I started this journal, we were living there, and like, I don't know, right after I started it is when my husband was like, we need to move, because he was having a hard time breathing up there and recovering and everything, and it was a whole thing. He's doing well now. So it was really hard for me to move away from there because I loved it. But Prescott has giant ravens, like just massive. I don't know what they're eating out there. You're not ready yet. Okay. But yeah, so, and then we grew sunflowers, so that was the inspiration. Plus I found the digital kit and it's so pretty, but that's also why I wanted ravens. And I also just got, it's not here yet, but I got a Tim Holtz stamp set that has ravens in it. Which he was probably inspired by the giant ravens in Prescott, because I believe that is where he lives too. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that there. You can fully glue the paper clip in or not, up to you, if you want to be able to remove it or not. I'm giving the option to remove it. Okay, and then I just use some jute. Oh, I probably should have tied this on before I glued this down. Yes, this is gonna make it a little bit more difficult to tie on. It might not be possible. I might need some tweezers. Oh, I got that through. Okay. I'm gonna give myself a lot of slack so it comes around this way, and then we'll loop through there, but I gotta be able to tie a knot. And I just want enough space to be able to do that. Okay. And I'm gonna do a slip knot if I can, hence the needing a lot of slack. There we go. Alrighty, get through. Got the short one through, got the long one through, there we go. Alrighty, there we go. Get it as close to the paper clip as possible. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut this one just a little bit shorter. There we go. I don't think it will undo or anything. Guess I could always put a little bit of glue on it if I want. Okay, not worried about it. And then, is this piece a little long? Yes. So, right there or so, and then I'll tie a little knot just so it doesn't unravel. There we go. Got it. I got it. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's get this glued on. And it's done. That needed to be a little bit higher. And it's already stuck down. Okay. I want some bling on it? I did put a little bling on here, but these aren't going to be slid in and out of a pocket. So I think for now I'll just leave it as is. Can always add later. Okay. Oh gosh, I can't see. All right, make sure all my glues are closed up. All right, let's try to get this inside of its pocket. Almost there. We're almost in. Ooh. I feel like I didn't make it short enough and I can't chop it down anymore. Okay, it can always go in the journal part too if need be. Okay, she's gonna be chunky, but it got in. It's good. It still sits nice actually. It actually like gave it some life. I like it. Okay. Okay. All right, let's take a look at her. I love it. I love the ravens. They're so pretty. And then our closure, simple paper clip. And then you open it. Yay. And I feel like more can be done in here too. I don't remember what Kathy did on the inside of hers. But all these flip open. You have nice journaling space. Oh, do we want to do something with that? I don't. Do I have like an itty bitty label? Oh, I do. I have that. Isn't necessary. I'm just gonna leave it right now. Okay. Okay, yes. And then this side. So pretty. Maybe we should decorate this a little bit. With what? With Oh, actually, I know. Not yet. Please hold on that. I'll do a final flip through when like the whole journal is done. And then can always draw lines here, or I don't know. I just want to leave that blank for whomever gets this can do whatever they want with it, whether they want to write or glue pictures in or just decorate it themselves. That is what I want that to be. Okay, it is done. That is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel inspired and motivated and you get some good crafting time in today. And if you are still here, I am hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers by 2025. So if you're still here, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you again. Let's get together again soon.